Hey gang, how you doing? Welcome back to Bob's channel of random stuff. I hope that goes around the world and everyone loves it and everyone likes and subscribes to this silly little channel I've put together. So, you may notice the Cubs W flag behind me. We're not flying it yet. It's still indoors here. Hopefully, when we get the flagpole fixed, we will fly it outside when they win. But we were in opening day. We were in Chicago yesterday, and we got to see my very first opening day. The festivities were awesome. I'll be posting a video about that here in a little bit. I'm still doing some editing on that. I'm not a huge fan of editing. I like raw footage, but I did make some goofs on that, so I'm cutting and pasting where I need to and all that technical jazz and such. But that'll be up here soon. Just a regular post today. Got to do something here in a minute. But yeah, I loved opening day. Wrigleyville is just electric. It's just awesome. And the weather just got to us around the sixth inning. It was just too much. Windy City is nice, but Windy City that's very cold and rainy is something different. Plus, we were under an overhang under the first mezzanine, and someone must have spilled the beer, and there's a crack in the cement because it started dripping on the six people around me, plus us a little bit. And not that I don't expect to get splashed with alcohol at Wrigley Field. It's going to happen, but usually when there's a home run and someone gets excited. But I don't expect it to be dripping from above. I mean, to be fair, I certainly hope it was beer. We'll leave it at that. But moving on. Beautiful day here. Sun's finally starting to come out here in Michiana. Michiana, by the way, is east of Chicago, around the South Bend Elkhart area. It's what we consider the Michigan-Indiana border, the cities along there, and the area basically from, let's say, Three Rivers, Michigan, down to Goshen, Indiana, and basically everything in between, and maybe a little farther than that. I don't know the official, unofficial boundaries of Michiana, but that's where I live, and that's where we have a good time. Let's see, what are we going to do today? As you know, I'm an old radio dog, and please like and subscribe if you do like and what you see, and tell friends, and if you want to, tell them about Spaceballs, the t-shirt. I just got that off of the outline. I wanted to show that to you. But we're just going to do something that I used to do on radio. So let's see if I've got my settings all right here. And this is there it is, Law and Disorder Report. Let's get right into it. Patrick Alexander was this close to walking out of the Chesterfield County, Mississippi Detention Center on March 16th, having been ordered to pay a $250 bond on a trespassing charge, so he handed $300 bills to the judge. And according to WSB-TV, you guessed it, they were phony. And so they checked it and took him back. Alexander faces an additional charge of forgery, and he was actually returned to custody. Gustavo Torres took his time in his bank robbing spree in New York. The New York Times reported March 18th that he set out on a spree across Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Bronx at Chase banks. Handed a note. They handed him money. At one, he got a little over $300. At one, he only got $20. His earnings for the day, roughly $600. Police are still searching for Torres. He's been charged with robbery before. And finally, we're in Florida. Lane Featheringgill took matters to his own hands February 26th in Sykes County, Florida, according to WFTV. That's a tough one for the lips there. An ambulance on a call had parked in a way that blocked Featheringgill from moving his car, so he gets in the ambulance and tries to move it. That didn't go so well when the people in the back, when the first responders were helping someone in the back of the truck, felt it move. He was promptly arrested. And that is your Law and Disorder Report for today, March 27th. What else is going on? Keeping with my baseball theme, because I'm sorry, I'm fairly a one-track mind. You get me talking on baseball, you're not going to get me to stop. Unless you drug me, because that's just not going to happen. Against the Cubs and Nationals tomorrow, Cade Horton is on the hill. And if you're a Cubs fan like me, that's a good thing. So we're going to get started. So we're 0-1, but we end up we're positive people. So we're going to be 161-1 on the season. That's just the way it is. Yes, I know. Pipe dreams live in my world. What else is going on? Spring break coming up for a lot of folks. My daughter is headed off to New York during her spring break. She's a big Broadway fan. She's going to see some Broadway shows, which is a step up on me. I've never actually had a chance to do that. It's on my bucket list. Hopefully maybe late this summer, maybe next year sometime. We'll get that all figured out. So if you got anything you want to talk about, anything you want me to talk about other than baseball, because I will talk about baseball. I have no problem. See, W wins. I have no problem talking about baseball. So, but I can talk about whatever you like right here on Bob's channel of random stuff. Yeah, it's the best graphics I can do, and that's how I do it. So, hope you had a great time. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Thanks for stopping in. Tell people about it. We'll see you soon.